Hello, my name is Misbehaving, and the name of this channel is Misbehaving is Fun. And on this channel, I talk about real people, real problems, and real drama. And contrary to popular belief, celebrities are real people too. But today I'm going to speak on a YouTube celebrity. At least he's a celebrity in my eyes, and that's Mr. Rodney with the voice. I have been a subscriber of Rodney for years. And usually I really enjoy his videos. Occasionally, some I may disagree with his opinion, but hey, it's life. We're supposed to disagree because if we agreed on everything, we wouldn't have any fun. But I was greatly offended today after watching his video. Um, Rodney did a video and it aired yesterday. The video was like about 3 hours and possibly 56 or 57 minutes in length. Um, I was greatly offended to where I had to stop watching and listening to the video like at the hour and a half mark. Uh, the title of the video is Quad Web, Carlos King, Dr. Heavenly, Production is Messy, Married to Medicine Cast. And basically, what Rodney was doing um, up until the point to where I listened to it, uh, Rodney was doing his review of the live that both Carlos King and Dr. Heavenly had done um, over the last episode of Married to Medicine, episode 6, and what happened to Quad. But in this video, that's not what offended me. What offended me is that Rodney made some very crass comments um, in regards to Sweet Tea. And Sweet Tea, as some of you may not know, her name is Letitia Lunsford. She recently married Dr. Gregory Lunsford, the ex husband of Quad Webb, one of the stars of Married to Medicine. Um, Miss Sweet Tea, I know she's in her early 30s, probably between the age of, I guess, 32, 34, quite possibly 35. Dr. G is at least 20 years older than her. Dr. G has always wanted a child, and Sweet Tea hasn't had any children. And so that was one of her major selling points to him. She could give him what he wants. But in this video, um, Rodney made crass statements referring to her female anatomy, her ability, or whether or not if she could conceive children, um, whether or not she's ever been pregnant. And he ignorantly stated that um, females, if you've been sexually active at least since the age of 15, you uh, have gotten pregnant at least once by the age of 31. And then he starts laughing. He also makes fun of women that have cysts or fibroids. Like, I mean, it was very tacky, it was classless. Um, he tries to give a disclaimer, but I mean, it wasn't funny at all. It wasn't funny to me when Dr. Heavenly made a comment and attacked Sweet Tea about her female anatomy and whether or not she could have children. Um, the fact that she does have a history of fibroids, I thought it was tacky when Dr. Heavenly did it, and she's a woman. So to have a man do it, who's usually very friendly, kind, and an ally of females, I mean, it was very impulsive. And in this day and age, you know, people make accusations and statements, and sometimes they don't show the proof nor the receipts. But I'm going to use Rodney's video as proof of the things that he said and how tacky it was. I will be stopping intermittently. Um, it's about 2.5 minutes in length, but some of the stuff is very tacky. So I'm going to play it without further ado, and please bear with me.
Um, I told y'all Sweet Tea was a scammer. I told y'all. I told y'all that. I said Sweet Tea is a fan of the show and she's a scammer. Girl, to move your ass down to Atlanta, telling this man you could give him a baby. Come to find out, you don't even know if you can have a baby. Is she even pregnant to this day? You knew Dr. G. You know Dr. G want a child. You know that.
Okay, so Dr. G knew what he was getting into, and we even haven't gotten to the point that's offensive yet. We're working up to it, and this is normally how Rodney is. He builds up, he does a little comedy, but I'm going to play a minute through so that you can hear what he says.
Girl, we gotta call a thing, girl. You know Dr. G wanted a child. You know that. You know he wanted a child. You done got your ass down in that man DM talking about I can give you what you want. I can give you what you want. I can give you what you want, baby. I can give you what you want. And girl, you get your ass down to Atlanta. Now you start talking about, girl, you got fibroids and cysts, and girl, your pussy ain't working the way you thought it was gonna work. Girl, you said all this shit. But you told this man you was gonna give him a baby. And then you wonder why I'm getting down to the internet talking about, girl, you done scammed your ass to Atlanta.
Now, Rodney, majority of his fan population are female. And yeah, there were women in the chat. I could see their comments. They weren't offended at all by what he says. Some were LOLing. I mean, they were chuckling and everything else. Thank God I'm fortunate. I'm one of those uh, women that I was able to conceive children naturally and carry my pregnancies to full term and have kids. But I was offended by the comments and statements he was making. And I can imagine how some women that may have uh, fertility issues or um, difficulty carrying a baby to full term, how listening to this video to someone whom they enjoy listening to make these statements. So I'm going to go ahead and continue. And again, these are statements made by Rodney the Voice, and it's not me putting words in his mouth.
Talking about this nice, this nice. All right, this nice. Girl. Oh, Sweet Tea, don't stop watching my channel, girl. I'm sorry. Girl, but they gotta be said, girl. Girl, Sweet Tea, don't stop watching my channel, girl. Girl, we cool. But girl, it gotta be said though, girl. Talking about this nice, this nice. I'm talking about what's good about being engaged? You get a little access to the money. Bitch, I said I know that's right. Miss Thing said you get a little access to the money. Girl, I say, bitch. I said not a little access to the money. Girl, this nice. Girl. Done scammed your ass down to Atlanta. She done scammed her ass down to Atlanta, girl. Talking about she can get that man a baby. And Sweet Tea ain't probably pregnant to this motherfucking day. Tell me if Sweet Tea better be over there pregnant.
Now, the reason Rodney says that she scammed her way over, Sweet Tea has scammed her way over to Atlanta, is because Sweet Tea, she got into Dr. G. And for those of you that are unfamiliar with Dr. G, that's what they would call Dr. Gregory Lunsford on Married to Medicine, Dr. G. So what happened is um, Sweet Tea reached out to Dr. G in his DMs, flirting with him. And of course, there were many women that flirted with Dr. G. At least that's what he attested to. But what made Sweet Tea stand out is she told him, I can give you what you want, referring to giving him a baby because that's what he desperately desires. So That's what Rodney was referring to and laughing and joking, and that wasn't offensive to me, and I didn't see anything wrong with it. I mean, shoot, she was shooting her shot. He's an established man, has a house paid for, has a career. So hey, she said what she needed to say. But I'm going to go ahead and continue the video, and then we'll get into some more comments out of Rodney's voice that he made that I consider crass and uh, insensitive to women that have difficulty either conceiving a child or carrying a child to full term and making light of the female anatomy.
Sweet Tea better be pregnant. If Sweet Tea still ain't pregnant, Sweet Tea scammed her ass to Atlanta. If Sweet Tea don't got no baby bump at that goddamn reunion, I'm talking about Sweet Tea again. Sweet Tea better be pregnant. Cause it ain't right. You know that man want a baby. And you done made up lies and got your ass down to Atlanta knowing damn well you got fibroids and cysts and all types of shit going on in your goddamn uterus, bitch. You know, bitch. You got all types of shit going on in your goddamn body. And you knew it. You knew it. You knew it.
So again, what's funny about a woman having fibroids? What is entertaining about that at all? I didn't find anything entertaining about that. And then he's laughing. And again, he's not the first to say this. It's been many uh, content creators and fans alike, some making these comments, most of them women. But to hear it come out of Rodney's mouth offended me. I was offended by Dr. Heavenly saying it, and she's a doctor. Well, a dentist rather. But to hear it come out of Rodney's voice, someone whom I had always considered an ally of women and women's issues, to make fun of this. And then not only that, there was another content creator in the chat who I really like as well. And I'm hoping, I like I said, I only listened to the video to the hour, um, a little shy of an hour and a half mark. I couldn't watch any more of it. Um, I don't know if Erica De Niro TV has said anything, but I hope not, because I would really be hurt if she also, in addition to Rodney, made light of women's inability to carry a child full term, women's inability to get pregnant, or women being diagnosed with fibroids and or cysts. So let me go ahead and continue this video.
You knew it. You knew it. I'm going to ask a question. I want to ask Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea. And this is going to sound ignorant as fuck what I'm about to say. This is going to sound ignorant, and I know it's going to sound ignorant. Before you met Dr. G, were you sexually active? And have you gotten pregnant before? Because if you've been fucking since you was 15 or 16 and you 31 and you ain't got pregnant at least one time, okay, I'm not saying I had a baby. Bitch, at that point, the girl start questioning girl like, what's going on? Because most bitches done got at least pregnant at least once. At least once, bitch. Okay.
So that I don't even know what to say. And that last statement in itself, he knows it was ignorant, but still he still laughed. He thought it was funny. He thought it was a kiki. But I don't know of very many women, and even if you're able to have a child, everybody's not getting pregnant at least once. Because if that was the case, uh, let me shut up. I'm not even going to go there. But I know one thing. I was very disappointed in this video. This is my review of Rodney the Voice review of the video made by Dr. Heavenly Kinds and Carlos King, the creator of several shows on OWN and the former producer of Real Housewives of Atlanta over on Bravo. But I will be sharing this video with Rodney because, hey, if it's not directed, it's not respected. But as a subscriber of his, um, I would like to let him know I was offended by what he said. But anyway, normally my stuff is, yeah. Anyway, my name is Misbehaving. Please hit the like video on your way out or on your way in if you're part of the replay gang. Um, Leave a comment in the comment section and we can have an open dialogue. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. And share the video if you care and if you ain't scared. But otherwise, have a beautiful day in these YouTube streets. I am Misbehaving. The name of this channel is Misbehaving is Fun, where I talk about real people, real problems, real dramas. Have a beautiful day and take care.